Please like, share and subscribe. Just making a video this Saturday afternoon. I've had a rocky sleep. Not too much sleep, tossing and turning all night with this new medication. I don't know whether I'm coming or whether I'm going with it, guys. But I'm sure the chat will help me today once it gets fully going, fully fledged. Yes, RS Live, welcome to the live. Thanks for the like, mate. First in the house today, RS. I'm chasing 1,000 subscribers, brother. I couldn't sleep, tossing and turning all night fucking long, doing my bird's head in, tossing and turning all the time. Thanks for that like, whoever that was. Much appreciated. I like getting 20 likes per live. So we've started off with 2. Let's hope they go up to 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 and so on and so forth. Whoever that's hiding behind the camera, come through, don't be shy. If people can share and subscribe the life out of my channel, I would be really appreciative of it. As you guys know, I'm chasing 1,000 subscribers. So to get 1,000 subscribers, it's not very easy. I'm on 760 now, just under. So I'm chasing the last 240. So long may it continue. I'm going to do a live every day if I can. Mental health pending. And I'm going to be doing a podcast, like I say, in January next year, as long as I've got 1,000 subscribers, because I'm going to need to pay for the people to get here, get back, well, for my cab fare to get there and get back. So I'm going to be putting a super thanks on the account, so people can just do a super thanks when they wish. I'm going to be having other earning opportunities, ad revenue and things like that. So in future, I'm not going to be smoking on a live. If I do, I'll just turn the camera away. Smoking my vape, that is. Because YouTube won't want videos that's interrupted with nicotine products. So I've got to start doing my hair, get my hair cut properly so I don't have to do it. Getting my hair done, getting out my pyjamas like I'm in now, fully fledged with my bird's pyjamas on. And I need to really up the ante when this podcast comes. But I'm really raring to go. I really can't wait to get stuck in. My mental health's fine today. I feel absolutely on fire. I felt rough the past few days, the past few weeks. But I think I'm coming to the end of it now. And I feel pretty sharp today. I feel okay. Today's one of my better days. So guys, if you've not subscribed and you're watching the channel, I can't stress enough how important it is for me to get to 1,000 subscribers before Christmas. So if you're watching the channel and you're new to the channel, please subscribe and drop a like if you like. I'm chasing 1,000 subscribers so I can fulfill my dream of being a fully fledged podcaster, hopefully ending up with thousands and thousands of subscribers once I start the podcast. I'm working it back to front. I'm getting the numbers up to 1,000, doing live streams, shorts and videos. And then when I get to 1,000, I've got all the kit all ready to go. I'm going to jump and do a first podcast with my mate Alan, who's got autism. So autistic people out there watching this, if you've got any family that's touched with autism, be there for the first podcast in January. If I get enough subscribers before January, I'll start the podcast straight away. The day after I get 1,000 subs, I'll put a thing on my community page to say I've got 1,000 subscribers and I'll be starting doing a podcast. So please be a part of it. Subscribe now whilst it's free, guys, because it's not going to be free once the podcast starts. So if you're into the channel, you're in active addiction, you've got mental health issues or problems, you want to come on and speak to myself or the chat or the mods. I've got some brilliant mods on the channel. A good channel has good mods behind it, and I really want to take it to the next level. I've got fire in my belly today. My mental health's not affecting me today, so I can go all out and hopefully have a busy live stream. There's 15 people in the house, which is a bit low, but you know, it is Saturday afternoon. The kids are off school, so people haven't got the time because a lot of people work, they take the children to school, etc., etc., etc. Now, please, I'll stress again, if you've not subscribed to the channel, do it now whilst it's free. I've got 760 subscribers. As soon as I get to 1,000, I'm switching my setup straight to a podcast with a proper 4K camera, an iPad, a laptop, some proper lighting, a nice computer bench, and a nice computer swivel chair. So if you've not subscribed, guys, please subscribe now, and it won't cost you a carrot. We talk about mental health. Could you please drop a like button as well if you can, please, guys? We talk about mental health, active addiction, recovery, all different types of stuff we speak about on this channel. Like I said, the mods play a big part of that by being moderators and getting rid of the trolls before I can even see them. They're very sharp, so there'll be no trolling. It's a safe environment for people to come on and express the way they're feeling about their mental health, whether they're having a shit day, a shit week, or whether they're just generally in trouble like myself with some nasty diagnoses. All comers are welcome. Please like, share and subscribe. At the moment, subscriptions are more important. I've got plenty of watch hours. I've nearly got 2,000 watch hours, so I've got that covered. It's just the subscribers I need now, guys. I've got 33 people in the chat, which is average. So can you please, I beg you, can you please subscribe to my channel? Get me to 1,000, guys. If you 33 that are on now press the subscription button, then I would have nearly 800 subscribers. 800 subscribers is my next milestone. So after I reach 800, I'll be chasing 1,000. There's only grant about, just do as you please, Daniel. So as soon as I get to 1,000, I'll be doing a fully fledged podcast and I'll be taking it from there. So the 25 people watching, if you want to watch the channel and you want to see the new podcast, subscribe now whilst it's free. There's 25 people in the house, so can you please press the like button as well? And please be sure to subscribe to the channel. Do it now whilst it's free, guys, because I'm going to be putting the super thanks up to cover the cost of getting people to and from my property, or myself to and from my property to their house to set up the stuff and do the podcast. Now, I just want to stress, it's only going to cost a couple of pounds a month for you to subscribe to the channel. It's not going to be just normal live streams like this. It's going to be a fully fledged, with a good backdrop, a fully fledged podcast with a nice 4K camera, a nice bit of kit. I've got a good bit of kit now. I've been collecting kits as I've been going along. I'm just waiting to hit the magic number, which is 1,000. Then I can unlock a few padlocks on YouTube. Anybody want to donate towards the 4K camera, you can go to buymeacoffee.com and the link's in my description box. I'm not begging, it's just a facility that Buy Me a Coffee does to help young YouTubers grow the channel, buy equipment, not waste on drugs, not waste on cigarettes or food, waste solely on hardware and computer wear. The link is in my description box for buymeacoffee.com. So if you want to buy me a coffee or you want to become a member now, then I'll transfer that membership to the YouTube membership. So if you join now for $5 a month, that's what it's going to be anyway. So you've already joined, and I'll just switch you over so you don't have to pay twice. Now, it's £800 for a 4K camera. It's my camera, I'm going to own it, so I'm going to pay for most of it. But I do need help, as everybody needs help as they're starting off on YouTube. So if you want to buy me a coffee, it's £3 each. You can just buy one, or you can buy 100. It's entirely up to yourselves. But please keep watching, guys. The podcast is going to be fantastic. It's going to be a real life podcast with no interruptions, no smoking me e-cig like I do when I'm live streaming. It'll be strictly business as soon as the podcast comes out in January. So I need to get 1,000 subscribers before Christmas. I'm on 760. Surely I can get to 1,000 before Christmas. I know it's a big ask, but I've got a few subscribers together already since July. I've been ill a couple of times, which has knocked my algorithm back, because YouTube only push forward people who are continuously putting out content. Now, if I don't do live streams, I post out and advertise my channel. That got me a couple of subscribers. We speak about active addiction, so let's go. Guys, if anybody watching is in active addiction and they want to start fixing up their life, jump on the live. Let us know what your problems are. And myself and the mods and the people in the chat, when people start coming in the chat, they can help you with your questions. I can help you with some questions. I was an addict for 15 years, using IV needles for heroin. Now I'm clean in recovery. 8 years clean. On the 7th of November, it'll be my 8th anniversary. And I feel so much better being off drugs, mental health wise, than what I was when I was on drugs. Now I do take a lot of analgesic painkillers, an antipsychotic tablet, one in the morning, one for bed, and an antidepressant tablet. So I'm going through the walls myself. I'm on a lot of medication. Please subscribe to the channel now whilst it's free, guys. The podcast is going to blow your mind. It's going to be brilliant. I'm going to be answering the questions, but I've got a couple of other people who are going to host it for me and ask serious questions. Get to the nitty gritty. No pussyfooting around. Just get straight to the nitty gritty. Cut to the chase. Get the questions out. Get the questions answered. And hopefully come back with some type of answer or solution or information. Whatever it is that you might need from the channel will offer that. It's a very safe space to speak about your mental health, about your drug addiction, about anything like that. It's totally safe. I know it's live on YouTube and it's out there for everybody to see, but what I'm saying is the platform I am, my channel, won't be transferring any videos of people or anything in the chat towards other people. I'll keep everything private and we'll go on from there, move on from there. So guys, please like, share and subscribe if you can. It would mean the world to me. It's been my dream to become a podcaster for a few years now, ever since I watched James English's one of his first podcasts, if not the first. He inspired me to become a podcaster. I know you've got to scrub up for the camera, maybe even a bit of foundation, a bit of blusher. I'm going to have my hair cut, be nice and smart, have my guests nice and smart, and get on with my channel. I just need 1,000 subscribers to unlock the key for me to be able to do efficiently a podcast on Beat Mental Health together. Because if we come together, we'll beat it. If we don't come together and we don't ask questions and you don't tell me what your problems are, then you're never going to get to the bottom of your problems, are you? You need to come on. It's only a question. You'll get an answer, a straight answer. If I can't answer it, I'm sure there's somebody in the chat or one of the mods that can. Now, most of my subscribers are from Australia, New Zealand and America, so they're in bed now probably, or it's very early morning. I normally start my podcast at 9 a.m. for that reason. However, I've opted for 2 p.m. to do this one. So it's a bit late for the Aussie crew, but we've still got a few people in, so I'm not talking to myself, which is always good. People, can they please subscribe to the channel? Get me numbers up for me. Get me subscription base up so I can start doing a podcast. Once I've got 1,000 subscribers, I can start doing my live podcast and some pre-recorded podcasts also. All of them will be on different mental health conditions or people's life stories if I'm interviewing somebody. It's going to be real good fun and it's going to be a straight channel. Trust me, I'm going to be one of the biggest mental health channels on YouTube by this time next year. I really mean that. I'm so committed. Mental health approving and pending. I'll be on every day doing content. If I'm not on, I'll be posting shorts, posting videos, because I need 240 subscribers so I can start doing my podcast. If I got 240 subscribers this month, I'd be able to start my podcast in November. But it's not realistic. I'm a realist. And I think by the end of December, I should be touching 1,000. So by mid-January to late January, I should, realistically, theoretically speaking, I should be able to start it. If I can't start it, there's nothing I can do until I get to 1,000 subs. I'm on 760 now, or thereabouts. So I'm chasing about and fishing about for subscribers, guys. But a mental health channel, we speak about drug addiction, recovery, mental health, life in general, all different questions we ask. There's normally loads of people in the chat, guys, but like I say, most of my audience are from abroad, so it's either too early in the morning or too late at night for them now. Normally I start my live streams at 9 a.m. and go through to about 10, 11, 12, depending on how many people are watching. I've only got 13 people watching at the moment, which is quite low for this channel, but it still may rise, and if not, I'm speaking to 13 people. If them 13 people are watching, subscribed, it took me a mammoth step towards my new podcast. I've got the 4K camera, I need the 4K camera, I've got the laptop, I've got the iPad, I've got the bench, I just need a swivel chair and a 4K camera now, but I've been saving up. And if you want to make a donation towards it, you can go to the link in the description box on my channel page and you can donate a coffee via buymeacoffee.com. Coffees cost £3, which is the cost of buying somebody a pint or a cup of coffee in the streets. So the membership will be set at £3 and hopefully I'll get lots of newcomers, people who like the podcast, and I'll start building the numbers on the back of the new podcast coming in January. But if I can get some subscribers doing these live streams between now and the end of December, I'm going to live stream over Christmas. People will be on YouTube watching, looking at the new iPads and the new laptops and the new computers. So I'm going to do one on Christmas Day. If there's enough people on, I'll carry on. If there's not, I'll just shut shop. Like I said, we've only got 12 in at the moment. very low for this channel, but I'll still keep speaking as every person counts. And I'm fishing for subscribers. So we need subscribers, guys. I can't stress it enough. I'm not begging, I'm just asking, can you please subscribe if you come across the channel or you come onto the channel, even if you're lurking in the background. It costs nothing up to now to subscribe to the channel. So please do so if you can, guys, and drop the channel a like if you can. So there's normally people in the chat, loads of mods, loads of people. RS Live is the only person around. Where is everybody, RS? There's nobody on. Relic's not on. KS is not on. Gillian's in Scotland, but she's not on. Maybe she's forgot to press the bell icon. I'm not too sure. But we'll soon see. I'm looking forward to starting this podcast. It's going to give me a whole new lease of life. I'm not going to be smoking on my podcast like I do on here, vape on here. I'm not going to be vaping on my podcast because YouTube won't want to put any videos in the middle of it otherwise. So I'm looking for ad revenue, and I'm going to add a super thanks once I get to 1,000 subscribers. That's just to cover the cost. It's a non-for-profit channel unless they hit the stratosphere and they end up being a big podcaster. That's possible. I've got all the equipment to do so. The microphones, the laptop, the iPad, everything else that I need, I've got. I'm just waiting now. Now I'm just waiting on getting 1,000 subscribers. So once I've got 1,000 subs, I can kick off with my planned project of being a podcaster on mental health, which is a good subject. It affects me. Mental health affects 2/3 of the people in the world at some point or other in their lifetime, whether that's anxiety, work-related stress, stress from relationships, stress from broken friendships, bereavements. All these things that cause anxiety and depression will be underlining and covering every base. Just please subscribe to the channel, guys. Get me to 1,000. Give me an early Christmas and let me start my podcast before Christmas. But I can only do that if people can subscribe to the channel, guys. That's all I'm asking. It's free at the moment, but it's not going to be free once I get to 1,000 subs. So please subscribe, and if you want to donate towards the 4K camera, you can always go to the link in the description box, and it's via buymeacoffee.com. You can either become a regular member at $5 a month, or you can buy a coffee for the same price. So I'll leave that up to you guys, whichever one you prefer. Any donations are spent wisely, and they're spent on what they're meant to be spent on. Buy Me a Coffee is a company that started in 2018, and it's for YouTubers who's starting off to help them get donations before they get officially monetized by YouTube. It's just an extra little tool where it helps keep up the costs for the goods I've got to buy for the podcast. It's a good channel. We talk about all kinds. There's only one person in the chat. I can't believe it. Normally the questions are going from 10 to 20, 30 different people chatting away amongst themselves. Sometimes they even walk away from the camera, and I come back and there's more viewers and there's people speaking about different subjects. It's a mini community. If you're lonely, if you need somebody to speak to, somebody to work with, somebody to ask any questions, jump on and feel free to ask a question. Welcome whoever's just joined to the channel. Please like, share and subscribe. Subscribe's the main one. And likes, I always like to get 20 likes per live. So if you're in the chat and you've not pressed the like button, could you please press it now? It helps the algorithm of the channel speed up. It helps me get a bigger audience quicker and faster than normal. The more content I put on, the busier the YouTube channels are gonna come. This is a mini YouTube live stream channel which is turning into a fully fledged podcast. But I need 1,000 subscribers before I'm able to set up a podcast. I've got all the stuff bar a 4K camera, and that's the only thing I need now. A 4K camera with a nice stand, so I can do it through my laptop and my iPad and just use my phone. I'm going to have a 24-hour call-in line for people who are in addiction crises or mental health crises. Myself and 8 other mods are going to be manning the phones on a rotation basis. So we're going to write a rota. One of the mods is getting a rota together as we speak, and we're going to answer the phone 24 hours a day and offer support to people that might want support. Excuse the music, guys, it's just my girlfriend in the bath. And you know what women are like with music. So that's where we're at, guys. I need 1,000 subscribers to get on with my YouTube channel properly, do a fully fledged podcast, and let these live streams be a part of the past. Once my podcast goes, it's gonna go with a big bang. I've got a special guest coming on, my friend, the first one, and I've got a dozen people written down who are willing to come on the channel. Some of them don't want to be videoed, some of them do. So we'll work out and see what's happening. But please share and subscribe. If you're in the chat and you've not pressed the like button, give us a like, guys. It helps speed the channel's algorithm up for YouTube. It gets people in faster rather than having to wait 5 minutes for people to come into the chat. So everything's fine. That's just my girlfriend on the phone. Welcome to the live stream, guys. It's just going to be an hour long, this one. I had a lot of traffic coming on earlier on, but it's gone down to 5 now. It normally does that, then boosts back up again. So we'll see what happens. But if you've not liked or you've not subscribed, please press the like button if you can, guys, and subscribe to the channel. Have a look at the channel. If you want to donate a coffee towards the 4K camera, you can do it via buymeacoffee.com. You'll find the link in the description box of my channel and this video. So any donations are welcomed, however small or large, just to help me get a 4K camera, as the one I'm getting is £800. It can be handheld, so when I've had my knee operations and I've done my rehab, I can walk around Liverpool and show you the city, how beautiful it is on a live stream in between podcasts. But that's going to be the tail end of next year. Let's concentrate on getting 1,000 subscribers first. That's the main thing, the subscribers. So we'll see how things go. We'll see what happens. And we'll see what's going on. Who's that, Danielle? See what I mean? Laughing and smiling, coming in, you got a face on you. You always have. Yeah? So guys, please subscribe to the channel now whilst it's free. So if you want to subscribe, press the subscription button. If you're watching the channel and you've got a comment you want to make, comments and I'll try and answer it. I'll do my level best. So we'll see what happens in the future. Numbers have gone down pretty low at the moment. RS, you still watching? Or have you gone also, mate? There's normally lots of people in the chat. Gillian, if you're watching, can you come on and mod me, please? I'm going to wrap this up in half an hour's time. Just do an hour live today. I'll be doing a special 3-hour live stream tomorrow. Get lots of people in the chat. I'll start at 9 a.m. I'll finish at 12. And I might well start another one at 3 and finish at 6. Try and get some more watch hours in. RS, give us a message if you're still watching the channel, mate. I've got plenty of mods. That's my girlfriend's music in the background. It's not mine. I don't listen to stuff like that. She's only 31, though I'm 43. So there's a generation between us. She's very mature for her age, like, but she's still only 31. Welcome to the chat, guys. If you've not liked and subscribed, could you please do it now? I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before Christmas. I'm on 750 something, just nearly 760. So I've got like 240 left to get, which I'm sure I'll get before Christmas, if I don't. I'm only doing an hour, Danielle, anyway. There's only 25 minutes left. No, I'm just letting you know. It's gone a bit quiet. No, I'm not on about you, I'm on about this. Just speaking to my girlfriend, guys. Having just a general chat while the numbers start to build. Very, very low numbers, 8 in the chat. And no comments. It's normally full of comments. And there's normally hell of a lot more than 8 people in the chat, but nonetheless, there's 8 people. If I've got 8 subscribers, that'll be absolutely massive. I speak about mental health, drug addiction, recovery, and all different mental health illnesses, different mental health challenges, what I go through on a daily basis and a weekly basis, what I don't go through. So the channel will be getting renamed when I start the podcast. At the moment it's called Beat Mental Health Together. I think my handle's at Mental Health First Hand. But I'm going to be changing it up once I get my backdrop in. I'm at my girlfriend's house now. I'm at my girlfriend's house now, but I'll be doing the podcast in my apartment in Liverpool. I'll be having a good backdrop, really nice and warming, lots of props about. I've been picking a few props up from here and there. I've had a couple of props sent to me from abroad as well. Anybody's got any little props that'd be suitable for the mental health channel, I'll give an address and you can send them on. Help the cause, guys. Get behind a young YouTuber that's striving for success in the YouTube world. It's been my dream for a long time now to become a podcaster, but I need 1,000 subscribers before I can even start a podcast. I want to finish the live streams off. I'm sat here in my pyjamas. I've not slept properly all night. Waking up every hour or every couple of hours, tossing and turning. Had a bad day yesterday. Mental health, arguing. Made a bit of a mistake. But hey, so we're all human. As you 8 guys, 10, 12, 14 guys, I take no notice of how many YouTubes say, because there's been 20 odd people in the chat before that have all said, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. And then it says like 5 on the little man thing on YouTube. So I don't take no notice of how many people are in the chat. I'm speaking what I'm speaking from my heart. And I'm desperate to get to 1,000 subscribers, guys. So please subscribe to the channel. I'm okay when I'm speaking to the chat because it's like a therapy session. Yeah? No? It's like a therapy session for me. Getting things off my chest that I normally wouldn't get off my chest. Getting other people's opinions on different illnesses, different addictions. I've never been an alcoholic, so I find it fascinating people telling me about being an alcoholic and how hard it was to come into recovery and sobriety and stop using. I'm just drinking a bottle of, I won't show the badge because it'll get copyrighted, but I think you guys know what it is. It hydrates you, put it that way, and it's not cheap. Welcome to the chat, Jack, guys. If you've just joined, please like, share and subscribe. I'm chasing subscribers between now and Christmas. I need to get to 1,000 and I'm nearly on 800. So that's my next milestone. Once I get to 800, my next will be 9. And then the final 100, which are normally the hardest to get, I believe, will soon come. Thanks for the likes, guys. It means a lot. It really does. The more likes I get, the better. The more likes attracts more viewers and it speeds up the algorithm on the channel. So I post regularly and I do regular live streams to keep myself prominent and keep myself relevant. So if you just joined, guys, I'll say it again. Please subscribe now while it's free. It's totally free to subscribe. It won't cost you anything. Just go to my channel, my description box. Have a look at the buymeacoffee.com description. If you want to make a donation towards the 4K camera, you're more than welcome to. Just go to the link in the description box, and it's called buymeacoffee.com. I don't see none of your details. It goes through them, gets processed through them, and then gets sent to me. Up to now, there's $410 US dollars in the account. I'm waiting to get to 1,000. However long that takes, it takes. But that's when, again, I'll be able to set up my podcast once I've got the 4K camera and 1,000 subscribers. Everything else, laptop, iPad, bench, work chair I've got. I need a work chair, like a computer chair. If there's anybody got any props, send them on. I'll be gladly accept them. I'll give you my postal address and I'll gladly accept any props that you've got that involve drug addiction, recovery, mental health, all different types of stuff. You know, we talk about all kinds on this channel. It's not just mental health, and it's not just... We talk about all kinds on this channel. It's not just mental health, it's drug addiction. So if you're on it this weekend, guys, have a rethink. Think what you go to work all week for, to earn your money. Not to blow on a Friday and Saturday night. To put away for holidays for your children, for your family. Do your garden up. Buy a new car. Buy a caravan. Whatever. But just stop wasting your money on drugs, guys. It's not worth it. I spent hundreds of thousands over the 15-year period, and I blew a lot. You know, I was a wealthy person at one... Not once so wealthy, but I wasn't short at one spell. And it all went to my head and it crumbled, and you're buying people everything. You got hangers on. You know, you're buying all the drinks, you're paying the petrol. But I've done all that now, so now it's time to settle down and try and... The only thing I don't like is going to the doctors or seeing my psychiatrist. Any government people I come across with authority, I tend to be very shy and very timid. Tap my foot a lot or rock back and forth a lot. It's just part of my mental health condition. I come across as quite articulate, but there's a lot going on underneath my skull, in my brain. There's a hell of a lot going on, guys. So please, just accept me for who I am. And I hope when I've got off this live, I've got more subscribers, because that'll mean the world to me. I just need as many subscribers as possible. There was 35 people in the chat earlier on, there's only 9 now, but I'm sure it'll boost up as the chat goes on. If it's only 9, it's only 9. Sometimes it's a quiet day, kids are off school, it's a Saturday afternoon, people are probably at the park with the children, or at the zoo, or the safari park, or wherever it is you take them. A lot of my subscribers are from Australia, so they're in bed now. It's late at night in Australia. You know, in America it's the same. Probably early morning in America. But I've got people, members of the channel. Just come in, to walk in. Danielle. I've got people who have subscribers from all over the world. Most of my mods are from Australia. I need to add some mods from the UK. So we've got the UK covered for when the podcast starts in January. So let's hope we get some subscribers off this live stream. I'm sure we'll get about 10, because it's been pretty busy this morning. just having a vape. I was trying to pack it in, but it's the only thing left I've got in my life worth having. I don't take drugs, I don't drink alcohol. I just take my medication, and that's all. But I was going to stop vaping, but why, when that's the only pleasure I've got left in my life? I've got some good plans in the future, but I don't know which direction my life's going to lead me in. I could be a family, or I could end up back on my own. It's all depending on different things in my life, my personal life, which I can't divulge on YouTube for obvious reasons. So, I hope you help me, guys. I hope you subscribe and like the live stream. Get me to 1,000 subscribers as quickly as possible. I'll be made up. I should get 10 subscribers off this live feed if I do an hour. I normally get 10 every hour I do. Welcome to the live stream, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button, and please subscribe now while it's free, because I'm going to be doing a podcast with a super thanks on when I get to 1,000. However, if you do want to donate towards the 4K camera, go to the buymeacoffee.com link in the description box of this video or on my main channel. It's very easy to do, very simple. It goes through buymeacoffee.com, and then they pay me after they've done the exchange rates, should you be abroad and not in the UK, and they charge a transaction fee, so they take a chunk of it. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm going to be ending the live in 13 minutes. I'm just going to be doing an hour this morning, and I might do an hour at 3 o'clock. You start showing it then, love. Thanks for the like, whoever that was. Really appreciated. More likes get my channel more viewed, more viewers, and it helps to speed the algorithm up of the channel also. I've not even read it, Danielle. Just 1 second, guys. I've just got to nip to WhatsApp. Just read a quick message. Alright, thanks again, guys, for hanging on for me whilst I just answered the WhatsApp call from my partner, Danielle. She's gone downstairs to have a cigarette, says she doesn't smoke in the house, because there'll be children around very soon, her children. So, I don't know which way my life's going to be heading in. That's why I'm making all different plans. You know, should I be given the blessing of reaching next year in my life? Because don't forget, we're not promised tomorrow, guys. You can only plan for today. You can't plan for tomorrow. You can't even plan for this evening. So that's how it gets you. It gets you really tired when you're abusing drugs. It's not the right thing to do. It really isn't. I'm 8 years in recovery now. 8 years is a long time to be clean from illicit drugs. I'm proud of myself. My family's proud of me. I now have a good, solid family network and a good friendship with innocent people who are not on drugs or alcohol. However, I'm still prepared to I'm still prepared to wait and see what happens. Hopefully I get enough subscribers to get to the 1,000, which I'm nearly at, so I can start me live podcast and some pre-recorded podcasts, but a lot of them will be live. I'll be setting you can set your notification bells, and I'll be putting it on my community page when the first podcast is going to be. Today my mental health's not fine, but it's manageable. Other days I just can't move, I can't get out of bed, can't do certain things because I'm on so much medication, and it's sedate me a lot of opioid painkillers because I'm having a double knee replacement. I jumped off a bridge 12 years ago and fractured multiple lower limbs, so I'm really working against it, guys. So please like, share and subscribe. If you're watching in the background, give us a like and a subscription. I like getting 20 likes per live. I think the 7 people that are watching, or 6, have already pressed the like button. I know you can't do it twice, I appreciate that. The comments have disappeared off my screen for some reason since I started that Thanks for the like, got me to 13. It's my unlucky number. Can somebody please press it to 14? Get rid of that number 13 for me, somebody, as soon as possible. I don't like having 13 likes, I think it's bad luck. I'm a bit superstitious in that way. But the live's going to be ending in 8 minutes anyway, guys. No matter how many people are in the house, I'm going to have to shut down after 1 hour. And I'll do a hour later on this afternoon. And then in future, I'll be starting my lives at 9 a.m. I don't know where the comments have gone. I must have flicked them off when I've been reading my girlfriend's message on WhatsApp. So I'm sorry about that. The comments have disappeared. Unless it's done it on its own, I'm unsure. But normally there's loads and loads and loads of comments in the comments box. I just want people to know that there's a place to go if you're struggling with your mental health or drug addiction. Come and jump on board. Jump on the recovery boat and you won't look back, I can assure you. Please, guys, press the subscribe button. Get me to 1,000 subscribers before Christmas so we can keep on plan and start the podcast in January if I've got 1,000 subscribers. I'm nearly on 800. 800 will be next milestone. Then it'll be 900 and then it'll be the magic number, the 1,000. If you've not liked already, can you please get rid of that number 13 and somebody press the like button, please? I'd be much appreciative of it. I don't like the unlucky number 13. And I certainly don't like ending the live on unlucky 13. So if you're watching and you've not pressed the like button, could you please do it for me now to get rid of the number 13. 13 likes, that is 12. That's good enough for me. It either goes up or it goes down. Let's hope I get that back plus another one, which sends me to 14. I'll get to 14 before the video's out, don't worry. It'll soon go to 13. I don't know why the comments have gone off, guys. I really don't. I mean, I prefer it with a full screen anyway. It looks a lot better, you can see a lot more. I'm in my pyjamas, lay on bed, just chilling. Just not long since I had a bit of dinner. Be getting ready for our tea in a couple of hours, 2 or 3 hours. Don't know what we're having, but something nice and tasty. I'm on a diet, so I can't eat too much. Did you turn the eating off, Danielle? Yes, guys, welcome back to the live stream. Did it, did it, did it. Did it, did it, did it. Ending in 5 minutes, guys. We're going to wrap it up in 5 minutes. Please subscribe to the channel. Get me to 1,000 subscribers before Christmas. And I'll be really, really happy. Just if the 6 people alone who are watching, if they're not subscribers, they could make a big difference to the way my life's heading by pressing the subscription button or the like button. I'll be more than pleased to do so. So that being said, I'm going to go shortly, guys. In fact, I'm going to wrap it up there. I'll see you soon, guys. I'm sorry about the comment section. I don't know where it went to. I shall see you later on. Peace out, folks.